Hi everybody, Happy New Year, wishing you all the best for 2024. I'm a bit late to the party here, but I thought I would give the vinyl tag, give it a go. So actually the first video I made was this time last year, vinyl tag 2023. In between then I've made a couple more videos. I wanted to make more, but didn't really find the time, but I wanted to give the vinyl tag a go again this year. So here we go. Question 1 was favorite purchase of 2023. I couldn't pick one, so I've got two here actually, two records that I'd been looking for a very long time and finally found both of them last year. So first is a box set is Ash, their best of that they brought out in around, I think it was 2002. So this is actually a 4 LP set. So the first 2 LPs are the best, are the greatest hits. The second 2 LPs are B-sides. This is quite a rare one and I'd been looking for it for a while. Finally found it. And another one I'd been looking for a very long time is this one, the Zootons, their debut album, Who Killed the Zootons, from 2004. Again, been looking for this for a very, very long time and found it here in Japan at a good price. So very happy to have that now. Next, last purchase of 2023 was this, picked up an original copy. I'd noticed the originals of this had been going up in price quite a bit, and I found a good deal here in Japan, so I picked it up. Next is an artist that released 2 albums in 1 year. I haven't seen anyone mention this artist before on the VC, so I thought I would. Badly Drawn Boy. He brought 2 albums out in 2002. I think first was this, the soundtrack to About a Boy, earlier in 2002, and then later on in the year, his second album proper, Have You Fed the Fish. What's next? Which decade of music? Well, it could only really be the 90s for me. This when I first started listening to music properly. So stuff like this. Lots of British bands I was listening to at the time. Suede coming up. A few American bands as well. One Hot Minute. One of my favourite albums. Elliott Smith, XO. A few more British albums here. Spiritualized. I think I've picked too many to show here. Okay. Kula Shaker. Penfold 5. Charlatans. Stuff like this. Cardigans. REM. Super Furries. As you can see, a lot of my records are from the 90s. And finally, Supergrass, one of my favourites here. Okay, an artist from Manchester. Again, I like quite a lot. I mean, obviously, as Oasis, The Smiths, Stone Roses, but I've gone for a band that I haven't seen anyone else mention so far. Doves, Lost Souls. Doves are a great band. I think they put out 5 albums in total. All of them are fantastic. And I think they're just putting together another one now. But anyway, Lost Souls, that's their first album. Fantastic one. Artist I've listened to most in 2023. This was tricky, but I think Paul Weller pips it. I think I listen to a lot of him every year really, but last year I started listening to quite a good podcast all about Paul Weller, related to Paul Weller, So I ended up listening to quite a bit of his stuff again. Stanley Road. This is quite an underrated one. I like this as well. Okay, we lost them in 2023. I've gone for Rodriguez. Yeah, I guess as with a lot of people, I kind of got into him thanks to the movie that came out a while back. But yeah, both of his albums really, really good. Next, what is this? Sorry, just looking at my notes. 7 inches. So I have quite a lot of Britpop 7 inches, but I decided not to go for that today. I thought I would show you a few Japanese 7 inches I've got. Mainly Stevie Wonder and then one bonus one. So here we go. Superstition. Do I Do? Another Star. You Haven't Done Nothing. You Are the Sunshine of My Life. And I Wish. And then the final one is one I picked up last year. Very happy to get a Japanese version of REM's The One I Love. Yeah. Okay, what is next? 4 people I would like to invite to a dinner party. Well, I thought I would stick to my Britpop fixation, and I thought it might be fun to invite Noel and Liam Gallagher. See how they get on. Jarvis Cocker, maybe Damon Albarn as well. They might not talk to each other, but I think it would make for quite an interesting dinner. Okay, next is music. Pick music from one country. I mean, to be honest, it probably is England, but I've seen quite a few people pick England already. So I thought I would give Scotland a shout out and run through some of the artists I like from Scotland. So, Snow Patrol. Primal Scream. I actually ended up finding quite a lot of Scottish artists in my collection. One more here, Django Django. Katie Tunstall. Travis. Delamitri. One of my favourites here, Mogwai. Idlewild. Beta Band. Belle and Sebastian. And then since he's from Edinburgh, I thought I would put Jethro Tull in there as well. Why not? Okay. A record I bought when I was a teenager. Most of the records I bought when I was a teenager are back in the UK, but I did bring this one out with me last time I came back to Japan, which I bought when did it come out? 96? 97, so I would have been 17. I remember going to the record store after school to pick this up. The Divine Comedy, a short album about love, and look at that. The price at the time, $5.99. I think you'll be lucky to find any record new that cheap these days. They're about 25, 30 quid now, aren't they? But that was $5.99. Okay. Show a Soul or Funk record. Okay, I have picked this one. I also picked this up last year. Japanese pressing, Donny Hathaway live. A record everyone's got and a record no one's got. Okay, this one, I've seen a few people show Thriller. I thought I would show Bad. which I also think a lot of people probably have. And then one that nobody's got, very few people have. I went on Discogs to try to find a few records that few people have, and actually this is one of the ones I'm surprised. I mean, I haven't seen it that often here. I picked it up when I saw it a few years back. This is a Japanese pressing of Bill Withers live at Carnegie Hall, which is a really, really great record. Nice to have with the Obi. I think on Discogs maybe 20 people have this, and it's not for sale. So I think it might be a bit of a rare one. Anyway, it's in very good conditions. I'm very happy to have that. Okay, a female artist bought in 2023. Delighted to have a chance to show this on the VC. This is the debut album by a Japanese singer called Sheena Ringo. This came out about 20 years ago, but was reissued this last year. The original goes for crazy money, so I never bought it. And this is the reissue that came out last June or July. And the reissue is already going for silly money as well, this one. But anyway, she's kind of like Japan's version of, I don't know, it's a mix of Kate Bush, Bjork, PJ Harvey. I mean, she's lots of different styles here, but she's really, really great. I would urge you to have a look on YouTube, Sheena Ringo. She's got about 6 or 7 albums, and she's still going. This is her first from about 20 years back. Okay. Favorite video made and favorite video watched. Well, I didn't really make that many. I'll go for my first one I made about a year ago, Vinyl Tag 2023. Favorite video watched. I don't have a particular video, but I always try to watch Mazzy's videos. I think he's one of the first people I came across when I started watching videos online, and I still really enjoy his videos, as I think many people do. Okay, a 90s classic. I think Rob Walker also showed this in his video, but for me this is just a fantastic album, Ocean Colour Scene, Moseley Shoals from '96. Yeah. A record cover I'd like to be part of. I thought I would just go for an easy one here. Be nice to be a face in the background on this one. Okay, nearly done. Feels Like a Greatest Hits. Again, I'm going to go back to Britpop. Not Oasis, not Blur. Pulp's different class. This just, every track is a winner. It's got all their best singles, but the album tracks also are just fantastic. Of course, it's got Common People, Misshapes, Sorted for Ease and Whiz. Every track is fantastic. Pulp, different class. And then turns 50 in 2024. Stevie again. Great album. Everyone talks about Innovisions and Songs in the Key of Life, but I like this one as well. If I can pronounce it properly. Fulfilling This is First Finale. A nice album to end on. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and wishing you all a happy new year again. Take care.